Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 186 Granny Square of our 365 days of Granny Squares. This one is super patriotic. It is Independence Day here in the United States, and I made my square today using red, white, and blue, being very patriotic today with the star square. This one has a written pattern designed by Aurora, and it is called the CIC Star Spangled Beauty, and that's what it is. It's just a beautiful star square. This one is actually originally the pattern is a 12-inch square. We're doing 11 rounds today, you guys, so don't be mad at me. It is a very big square. Let me measure it out for you so you can see. Mine turned out to be about 9 inches, or I guess 9.5 inches across here. So again, don't be mad at me. You can use a smaller hook if you want. We have had a few large squares in this, so I mean, you can add it to your large square pile and do something exciting with it. But this one turned out so awesome, and it's a lot of fun. We're using a eclectic amount of stitches today. We're using single crochet, we're doing cluster stitches, we're doing half double crochet, treble crochets, and front post treble crochets. We're doing back post single crochet to give this pop-in look, which is really cool. We're doing V stitches, and then we're doing this layering, I guess. There's a layer here. Rounds 10 and 11 are layering each other. So it's just a really interesting square that we're working with today, and the pattern is fabulously written. So if you need to follow along with the written pattern, like I said, it is written by Aurora over at myblueangels.blogspot.com. I will put her information at the bottom of my blog post. So if you go to yarnutopia.com and the 365 Days of Granny Squares page, at the very bottom there you will see number 186 Granny Square, and it will say Star Spangled Beauty by Aurora, and you can click that and follow along with her written pattern. And I really encourage you to go on to rounds 12, 13, and 14. We're omitting the last 3 rounds in her written pattern just because the square was getting quite large for me, but you can go on to making it the 12-inch square like it is originally written. But I wanted to have a star square today, and this one just looks really cool, and I really liked it, and we got permission from Aurora to allow us to use this in our big project, so thank you so much for that. In today's square, I'm just using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. I'm just using size medium worsted weight yarn. These are just scraps that I'm using. I did use a little bit more in this square because it is a bigger square, but those are just scrap yarns that I had lying around. And we are using an H size hook. I'm demonstrating in an H size, there we go, 5mm crochet hook today. But like I said, since this is a very large square, you might want to go down to a smaller hook today, or you know, can switch out your stitches. You know, I was thinking about it, what could I have done differently to make this smaller? And I was thinking about it like instead of making the treble crochets, that I would make them double crochets, and then make the double crochets half double crochets, and make the half double crochets into single crochets. Maybe switching up my stitches to make them smaller, just because treble crochets are so big, and maybe these last 2 rounds using the treble crochet maybe would have been better to use as double crochets. So there is a lot of versatility in this pattern that you can make it your own and make it different and make it smaller if you need to, because I know most of our squares this year have been 6 inches, between 5 and 6 inches, and this one turned out to be almost 10 inches, so it's like double the size. So there's a lot of different things you can do to make this square better, make it how you like it. So that is that. Before we start, I do want to mention there are other links in the description of this video. So there was that, like I said, the link to my blog where you'll get the written pattern and all the information for the 365 Days of Granny Squares, but also you will get information for my Facebook and Instagram in the description of this video. So you'll get my link to them. Make sure you're following me on both platforms and sharing your photos. Make sure you share your photo of today's square in the comments section on Facebook of today's post, and then on Instagram, make sure to share your photo on there and hashtag 365 days of granny squares, and you can hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work. I'd like to see what you guys come up with, what colors you choose your star to be. I think maybe a gold star would be really cool too, so you can get creative with that. And this would be really cute if you made a bunch of these specific squares, like a bunch of these made a little baby blanket. Oh, that would be so adorable. So there's so many things you can do with this square. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, click the red subscribe button. You guys were almost to, I think, like 80,000 followers. That's so fantastic. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get started in making number 186 granny square. Let's start off by making a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold that down, and then pull that through. Pull tight, insert your hook, and we can start. So let's start off by chaining 4. So yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, and 4. And then we're going to go into the 4th chain from the hook to make a slip stitch. So the loop on the hook doesn't count, so count 1, 2, 3, and 4. This 4th chain, we're going to go into it. Okay, then we're going to yarn over and pull through that and through the loop on your hook. Just like that. So now we've created a ring. If you know how to start with the magic ring, you can start that way as well, but I'm just going to start this way because that's what the pattern says. And now we're going to go on to round 1. We're going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And now we need to make 19 double crochet into this ring, which then it will count as 20 stitches, because this chain up 3 is going to count as our first double crochet of this round. So if we make 19 double crochets in this ring, then that chain up 3 will count as our 20th stitch. So we're going to count yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, okay, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's 1 and 2. Yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's 3. Yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's 4. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 5. This is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch me do all 20 or all 19 for 20 stitches, but you can see I'm working in a circle, and I'm working over the top of this straggler so that you can, already have that sewn in, so you don't have to sew anything in later. So that's just a little tip. But I'm just going to keep crocheting double crochets in here until I have my 19 double crochets, and then that chain up 3 right here will count as our first stitch. So in total I'll have 20 stitches. I'll meet you back up when I'm done with that, and we'll go on to round 2 together. Alright, so I have my 19 double crochet, and then this chain up 3 counts as a stitch, so we have 20 stitches. If you need to count back 20, it should get you all the way to this chain up 3 here. Now we're going to slip stitch to that, so insert your hook, so go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through, just like that. So there's round 1. And like I said, I crocheted over the top of this straggler here, so you can kind of pull that tight and kind of close that middle there a little bit. And now, going on to round 2, we are going to chain up 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, And then we're going to start by making a beginning cluster stitch in that same stitch that we just attached to into that chain up 3 right there. So a beginning cluster is yarn over, go into that stitch, so into this chain up 3 that we just slip stitched into and chained up 2 in. We're going to go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. But hold it, we're going to yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, hold it. We're going to do that again. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now there's 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops. Okay, that's a beginning cluster. So that's the beginning of this round. Now we're going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2. We're going to skip this very next stitch right here, and we're going to put a front post double crochet around the next stitch right here. So a front post double crochet is yarn over, go from this side, so we're skipping this stitch right here. You can see this double crochet here. We're going to skip that one, go into the side of the post of this one, around the stitch just like that, out the other side of it. Then we're going to yarn over and pull that through. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's a front post double crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip this next stitch right here, and we're going to put a regular cluster stitch into the next stitch right here. So a regular cluster stitch is yarn over, so we're skipping this stitch right here. We're going to go into this stitch here, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, hold it, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, hold it, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, hold it, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now we have 5 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops, just like that. So that's a regular cluster stitch. Okay, and now we're just going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip the next stitch right here, and then we're going to front post double crochet around the next stitch. So we're just repeating now what we did. So yarn over, skip this stitch, go onto this side of this stitch around it, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 2, 1, 2, skip the next stitch right here, and make a cluster stitch in the next stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now there's 5 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops, and then chain 2. 1, 2. Okay, and just repeat. So skip this next stitch, then front post double crochet around the next stitch. Okay, then chain 2, 1, 2, skip the next stitch. You might have to, move these over so you can see this next stitch here. Skip that and put a cluster in the next stitch. So just keep doing, how we start out doing double crochets, but we're not finishing our double crochets. We're going to be putting 4 of these in there and making sure we have 5 loops on the hook. Then yarn over, pull through all 5 of those loops, and then chain 2. 1, 2. Skip the next stitch, front post double crochet around the next stitch, then chain 2, 1, 2, skip the next stitch, cluster stitch into the next stitch, then chain 2, skip the next stitch, and front post double crochet in the next stitch. So I'll meet you up at the end of this round and we'll go on to round 3. Alright, when you're finishing round 2, just make sure to chain 2 and then slip stitch to the beginning cluster, okay? So not the chain up 2 right here, but actually into the cluster stitch we go, yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, going right into round 3, I'm not changing color yet. So for round 3, we're going to just chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through. And then in the same cluster stitch that we just attached to, we're going to make our point, okay? So our point is going to be a bunch of stitches all in the same cluster stitch, okay? So it's going to be a single crochet, so go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's a single crochet. Then we're going to put 2 half double crochets, so yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet, so we have to do another one. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so that was 2 half double crochets. Then we need to make 2 double crochet, so yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, just like we did in round 1, that's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's single crochet, 2 half double crochets, 2 double crochets. Now we have to do a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a treble crochet. So that's the top of our point. Now we're going to go back down to the other half of our point. So you can kind of scoot these over a little. We still have to make a few more stitches in here, 5 to be exact. We're going to put 2 double crochet. So yarn over, go in to the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then 2 half double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 of the loops. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And a single crochet. So go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So there is the point of our first point, I guess, for our star. Then we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through 1, and then we're going to put a front post double crochet around the front post double crochet here. So yarn over, go in from to this side in the chain 2 space, around it to the other chain 2 space right here. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to chain 1. Okay, and now in this cluster stitch, we're going to make the same series of stitches. So a single crochet, so go into the cluster, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then 2 half double crochet, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then 2 double crochet, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then the top of our point, so we're going to do a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we need to still make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then we have to make 2 half double crochet, 1 and 2, and then we have to put a single crochet in there. Okay, and there's our other point. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, make a front post double crochet around this front post double crochet, and then chain 1, and then make our next point in this next cluster stitch. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat. So then after this point, we're just repeating how we do the point. So single crochet, 2 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, a treble crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, and a single crochet, all in the same stitch, in the same cluster stitch. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1 and make a front post double crochet around the front post double crochet, then chain 1, and then make your point, your star point in the next cluster stitch. Okay, so it's, you know, if you have to, rewind this to see how I'm making the points, but just repeat that all the way around, and then at the end of this round, I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 4. I'm just making my last front post double crochet and then chain 1 and then slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round. Okay, not this chain up one right here, but actually into the single crochet right here. Go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, I'm going to go right into round 4. We are actually going to be basically repeating the last round. It's going to be super simple. We are chaining up 1, so yarn over, pull through. We are going to put the same stitch into each stitch. So if this is a single crochet, we're going to put a single crochet in there. So in the joining stitch right here, we're going in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So these next 2 stitches are half double crochets, so they each get a half double crochet. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then the next 2 stitches are double crochets, so those each get a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're at the treble crochet right here at the tip, and that one is actually going to get a front post treble crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice, go in from this side of the treble crochet around it like this, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then down the other side, we are going to repeat our stitches. So we're going to put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, then a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then a single crochet in the single crochet, just like that. So there's our point of our star. Okay, then our next step is to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to put a front post double crochet around the front post double crochet. So yarn over, go into this chain 1 space, out this chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to repeat. So the single crochet right here gets a single crochet. Then the next 2 stitches are getting a half double crochet. Then the next 2 stitches get a double crochet. Then the treble crochet gets a front post treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go in from this side of the post, out this side of the post, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then the next 2 stitches get a double crochet. Then the next 2 stitches get a half double crochet. And then the last stitch for this point gets a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to make a front post double crochet around this front post double crochet. And then chain 1 and just repeat. So there's your other point there. Okay, so again, we're just going to make those same stitches on these ones. It's the same stitches, so it's a single crochet and a single crochet, half double crochets in the half double crochets, double crochets in the double crochets, but for the treble crochet we're putting a front post treble crochet. So if you need help, just rewind this to see the other tip of the other points, and then for the star, and then I'll just meet you up at the end of this round, so just keep repeating this all the way around, and we'll go on to round 5 next. Alright, making my last front post double crochet, and then chain 1, and now we're going to slip stitch to the beginning single crochet here, okay, not this chain up 1 right here, but actually into the single crochet right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Going right into round 5, we are going to chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through, 1, and we are going to single crochet into the same stitch right here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay? Now we are going to put a double crochet into the next 4 stitches. So into these next 2 half double crochets, we're going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's 1, go into the next stitch. This is 2, next stitch, 3, and the next stitch is 4. Okay, now we are going to put 2 treble crochet between these 2 stitches, between this double crochet here and this front post treble crochet. We're going to put 2 treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go in between these stitches, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, yarn over twice, go back into that same gap there, okay, between these stitches, and make your treble crochet. Okay, just like that. Now in this front post treble crochet here, we're going to make a front post treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go around this front post treble crochet from this side of the post around to this side, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then in this space between this front post treble crochet and this double crochet, we're going to kind of just repeat opposite what we did on this side. So put 2 treble crochet in this gap here, yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to double crochet in the next 4 stitches. You might have to scoot these over so you can see this double crochet here. And we're going to put a double crochet. So yarn over once, go into the next 4 stitches for a double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to single crochet into this single crochet right here. So just go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now in this chain 1 space, this front post double crochet and this chain 1 space, we are going to cinch these together to make a single crochet decrease. So how we're going to do that, we're going to make a 3 single crochet decrease. So go into this chain 1 space and then yarn over and pull through. Go into this double crochet, this front post double crochet stitch, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then go into the next chain 1 space and then yarn over and pull through. Okay, so now we have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops. That is a 3 single crochet decrease. Okay, now we're just going to repeat what we did. So in this next single crochet right here of this next point, we are going to put a single crochet. Then in the next 4 stitches, we are going to put a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then in the space between this front post treble crochet and this double crochet here, we are going to put 2 treble crochet. So yarn over twice. Okay, 2 of those. So 1, yarn over twice again, 2. Then in the front post treble crochet, we are going to make a front post treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go around this front post treble crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then we're just going to work down this side of the point, working opposite of what we did here. So in this gap right here, before this first double crochet right here, we're going to put 2 treble crochets in there. So 1 and 2. Then in the next 4 stitches, we're going to put a double crochet, so that you might need to scoot these over just a little bit so you can see this first double crochet stitch. And for a double crochet, that's only a yarn over once. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then in the single crochet, right here, we're going to put a single crochet. And now in the chain 1 space, this front post double crochet and this next chain 1 space, we're going to make our 3 single crochet decrease. So go into this chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through, go into the front post double crochet, yarn over, pull through, and then go into the next chain 1 space and yarn over and pull through. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops, just like that. And now we are going to repeat. So single crochet in the single crochet, double crochet in the next 4 stitches, then put 2 treble crochets between the double crochet and the front post treble crochet, and then put a front post treble crochet around the front post treble crochet, and then just work the opposite side just like the opposite way, working down your point. Okay? So just do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up. If you need to rewind this, you know, you can always just repeat what we did for this point, okay, and these single crochet decreases. So just rewind this if you need to, follow along, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 6 together. Alright, just finishing my last single crochet decrease, my 3 single crochet decrease here. And then once I finish that, we can slip stitch to the beginning single crochet. Okay, so not this little chain up 1 right here. We're actually going to go into the single crochet right here, yarn over, pull through, and through. Alright, so this is a really cute, actually a star that you could use for an applique. Looks really cool. You could fasten up here, have a nice star applique. That's really pretty. But we're going to go on to round 6. This one is going to make our star really pop out. It's going to make these stitches kind of pop up, which is going to be cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through, and we're going to make back post single crochets, okay, in the next 15 stitches here. So around this single crochet right here, okay, we're going to go from the back of it, okay, so going to the back, okay, through the front. So we're going to go right before this decrease. So if you can see here, you'll have to separate these stitches a little bit, but right before the single crochet decrease and right before the single crochet here, we're going to go in from the back and then around the single crochet. So between the single crochet and this double crochet here, we're going to go in, back, around to the back, just like that. Okay, so now we're in the back. Okay. So this is what the front looks like, this is what the back looks like, so we're doing back post. So we're yarning over and we're going to pull through. Okay, so I'm pulling all the way through. Okay, so now we have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Okay, so that's a back post single crochet. So we're doing that in the next 15 stitches. So that was 1. So go in from this side of the double crochet, around it to the back, just like that. Then yarn over, pull through. Okay, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, around this next one here, go in, around, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, go in from the back around the next stitch, around, so pull this through. See how we have our yarn here. We're going to yarn over and pull it through, if you can. There you go. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so let's see here. That was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And the single crochet is 15. Okay, now we're at the point where we are at the 3 single crochet decrease, and we just want to put a regular single crochet into this stitch. So instead of going around it, we're just going to go into the stitch, okay, front and back loop just like that, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, and then we're just going to put a back post single crochet around the next 15 stitches. So go in from this side, around that single crochet, and then you might have to fold this forward a little bit so you can see behind here. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Oh, we're not yarning over. We're going in from the back, out this side, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, around the next stitch, just like that. So the next 15 stitches get a back post single crochet, and then the 3 single crochet decrease stitch gets a regular single crochet into it, just like how I showed you here for this one. Okay, so we're just going to do that all the way around. This one's a super simple round, and then for the next round, round 7, I'm going to change color and we'll go on to that one together. Alright, just doing my last single crochet in this decrease stitch here, and then when we're finished we want to slip stitch to the beginning back post single crochet right back here. Okay, so not this chain up 1, you can't really even see it, so right into the first single crochet or back post single crochet, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And now I'm going to fasten off this color. Regardless if you're changing color or not, you want to fasten off because we're starting at a tip of a point here. So yarn over and pull through to chain 1, and then cut your yarn and continue to pull that through and then pull that tight. Okay, so we just fastened off. So again, that is a really cool applique. You could, you know, if you wanted to block this, you could, just having your points really pointy. Like that, stretch it out, make it all nice, and you have a very beautiful star. But we need to make this into a square, so what we're going to do is grab our second color. I'm choosing white, and we want to start at any point here, but we're going to start to the right of it. So you see your front post treble crochets here? Okay, we're going to start actually working into these back post single crochets, but you want to see a stitch that's directly right to that. Okay, so you see this front post treble crochet right here. Okay, this is the front post treble crochet stitch, and then we're going to go to the right of that 1 stitch. Okay, that's also a treble crochet, but we're working into the stitch, the single crochet, the back post single crochet that's right behind it, or worked into that stitch. Okay, so you see a front post treble crochet at the point, and we're going to go to the right of that into the back post single crochet that's in there. Okay, that's where we're going to insert our hook, and we're going to hook on our new color. So pull that through, just like that. Now we're going to chain up 1, and we're going to single crochet into that same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, we're working this round in each of the back post single crochets. Okay, so now we want to single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So go into this stitch, okay, that is the stitch actually right where the front post treble crochet is, and the back post single crochet is worked into that. Okay, so that's the next stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and the next stitch gets a single crochet. Okay, just like that. Now we are going to be working a series of stitches. Okay, so in the next 2 stitches we're going to put a half double crochet in each one of those. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And the next stitch, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to put a double crochet into the next 6 stitches. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, next stitch, 2, next stitch, 3, next is 4. Okay, this next stitch is our single crochet. It's not a back post stitch, but we're still going to work in there. That's 5. And this next stitch is 6. Okay, then we are going to make a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, go into the next 2 stitches for a half double crochet. So 1 and 2. Then we are going to put a single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Then we are going to put a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then we're going to put a double crochet into the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. And then we're going to put a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Again, we are going to put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then a double crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have to put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. And then a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. And then a double crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we are going to put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, and then a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, last stretch here, we're going to put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, then a double crochet in the next 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then a single crochet in the last 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. All right, now we can connect to the beginning. So in this single crochet here, make a slip stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. All right, that is round 7. We can go right into round 8. So this is what it should look like so far. We're kind of trying to round this out so we can make the square. I guess that doesn't really make sense, but we're trying to round it out so then the square shape can be easily made, okay? So that was like a weird wonky round, but we got through it, and now going right into round 8 here, we're going to chain up 3. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to make a beginning cluster in this same stitch. So remember when we did it in round 2 here, we're going to yarn over and go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 4 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops. And there's our beginning cluster stitch. Now we're going to skip the next stitch, and then it says to put a V-stitch in the next stitch. And what is a V-stitch? We are going to put a double crochet, so yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put another double crochet into that same stitch, just like that. So that is a V-stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into that same stitch. Then we're going to skip the next stitch, and we're going to cluster into the next stitch. So yarn over, go into this next, so skip the stitch, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now you have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops, just like that. Then we're just going to repeat. So skip the next stitch and V-stitch in the next stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Chain 1, and then double crochet in the same stitch, just like that. Then skip the next stitch and cluster stitch into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 5 of those, then skip the next stitch and V-stitch in the next stitch. So we're just doing that all the way around. This round is super simple, so we're just making a fancy border around the star. So make sure you're skipping the stitches and doing your clusters and your V-stitches all the way around, and then I will meet you up and we'll go on to round 9 together. Alright, I'm going to end this round with my V-stitch here. We're going to skip this stitch, put a V-stitch in this stitch, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And then we're going to skip this last stitch and we're going to slip stitch into the cluster stitch right here. Okay, so not this chain up 3. We're actually going to go into the cluster, yarn over, pull through, and through. All right, now we can go on to round 9. We are going to chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through, 1. And we are going to make a back post single crochet around this stitch right here. So this chain up 3 and this cluster right here, we're going to make a back post single crochet. So we're going to go from the back behind our work to this side of the chain up 3, around our cluster to this side of it, right before this V stitch here. Then we're going to yarn over and pull that through. Okay, through. And we want to pull it just like that, so right before this. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's our back post single crochet that we're going to work in next round. Now we are going to chain 19. Okay, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, okay? And now it says to skip 19 stitches, but what that means is we're skipping 19 of these stitches and chain 1 spaces, okay? So skip this double crochet, so this is 1, this chain 1 space is 2, this double crochet is 3, this cluster stitch is 4, this is 5, chain 1 space is 6, double crochet is 7, cluster is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 is this double crochet. So now we are at the cluster stitch, which should be our 20th stitch. We are going to make a back post single crochet around that. So go on to this side, around this cluster stitch to this side, then yarn over and pull it through, okay, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. And now we're going to repeat. You can have this going in the back of your work just like that, so we'll use that for our square in the next round. So now we're going to chain 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And now we're going to skip 19 stitches, but remember, it's this double crochet, this chain 1 space, so this is 1, this chain 1 space is 2, this double crochet is 3, this cluster stitch is 4, this double crochet is 5, this chain 1 space is 6, this double crochet is 7, this cluster stitch is 8, this double crochet is 9, this chain 1 space is 10, this double crochet is 11, this cluster is 12, okay, so this is 13, chain 1 space is 14, this is 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So we're skipping all those, going around this cluster stitch right here. This is our 20th stitch. We are going to make a back post single crochet. So go to this side, around it, okay, to the back, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoopsie, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Then skip 19 stitches, starting with this V stitch here, 1, 2, 3. So the V stitches count as 3. Then the cluster is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So then this cluster stitch is 20, so we're going to go from the back of that cluster stitch around it, then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Alright, we got a chain 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. If you need to count the rest of these stitches, make sure there's 19 left, and slip stitch to the beginning single crochet here. So go in to the beginning back post single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and through. All right, so that was a pretty simple round 9 there. And now round 10, I'm going to change my color. If you're not changing color, you can start here and chain up 4, okay, and go on to round 10 with me. But I'm going to change color, so chain up 1, cut this yarn, pull it through, pull tight. I'm going to grab a new color, and we'll go on to round 10 together. All right, so start your 10th round with any back post single crochet, okay, and then hook your new color on if you're changing color here. Hook that on, and now we're going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the same single crochet, we are going to make our corner. So we're going to put 2 treble crochet, so yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And now, since this is our corner, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and in the same stitch, we're going to put 3 treble crochet, 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now this next step, we are going to be working into the chains, okay? So not in the chain space, but actually into the chains. And I'll show you how to do that. We are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, 1. We are going to skip this first chain right here. Okay, skip that. You might have to even scoot this over a little so you can actually see it. And we're going to make a treble crochet into the next chain. So yarn over twice, go into this next chain, into the front loop, and into the back loop. So there's 2 loops on the top, 1 loop underneath, you can see. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 1, skip the next chain, and then make a treble crochet into the next chain. So go in to the top 2 loops, there should be a loop underneath, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 1, skip the next chain, yarn over twice, go into the next chain for a treble crochet. And we're just going to do this across this chain. Okay, so then chain 1, skip the next one, treble crochet into the next chain, until we get to the back post single crochet. So I think there's going to be 10 of these treble crochet and chain 1 spaces across here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, chain 1, 8, chain 1, and oh, there should be 9. Okay, so there should be 9 treble crochets and chain 1 spaces across this chain, and then we're going to skip this last chain right here, chain 1, and now in this next back post single crochet we are going to make our corner here. So let's see here, we're going to go in. I just want to make sure I'm in the right stitch. Here it is. You're really going to have to search for this. There it is. So yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So 3 of those treble crochet. 1, 2, 3. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 3 more treble crochet in there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side and each side across, or around, I guess. So skip this next chain 1 space, make sure, or chain 1 here, this, or I guess chain, not chain 1, but this next chain, and you want to chain 1 here, and make a treble crochet into the next chain. And remember how I showed you working through both of these loops? Okay, and making your treble crochet, then chain 1, skip the next chain, go into the next chain for a treble crochet, then chain 1, skip the next, and so on until you get to the next back post single crochet and make your corner in there, which is 3 treble crochet, chain 2, and 3 treble crochet. Okay, so just do that all the way around. If you need to, refer to the written pattern for this round if you get a little confused, but otherwise I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 11. Alright, finishing this round, we want to make sure to chain 1 and then slip stitch to the beginning chain of 4 here. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. At this point you could certainly be done, but there is this gapping here, and I want to close that in this next round, which will be our last round. I was thinking of going on to the 12th round, but I'm just going to end on round 11. So going on to round 11, we're going to slip stitch into these next 2 stitches. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then this next stitch, through and through, and into the chain 2 space of the corner. Okay, we're going to start in the corner. If you wanted to, though, you could have fastened off back there and then started a new color in this corner. That's totally fine. But I'm going to chain up 1, and in the same corner space, we're going to put 3 single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So 1, 2, and 3. And now, in each of these next 3 stitches here, we're going to put a single crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Now in this chain 1 space, we're going to put a single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now what we're going to do is actually work into the stitches of round 8 here. So we're going to close this big huge gap here. Okay, and what we're going to do is make a treble crochet into this chain 1 space here. Okay, so the very next chain 1 space, wherever you see it, should be right here. We're going to make a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go into the chain 1, go up just like this. Okay, so we're not going to work around everything like this. We're going to go up into this gap here. Okay, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then in the very next chain 1 space from round 10, we're going to put a single crochet. So right in here, okay, so skip over this treble crochet back here and go into this chain 1 space and make a single crochet. Okay, and that's how we're going to close this gap. Okay, so now the next treble crochet has to go in this cluster stitch right here. So yarn over twice, go into this cluster stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then go in the next chain 1 space of round 10 here and make a single crochet. Just like that. Then the next treble crochet is going to be in the next chain 1 space of this V stitch from round 8. So yarn over twice, go into that chain 1, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then in the next chain 1 space of round 10, we're going to put a single crochet. Okay, then in the next cluster stitch down here in round 8, we're going to make our treble crochet. And then in the next chain 1 space of round 10, we're going to make a single crochet. Then our next treble crochet goes in the chain 1 space right here of round 8. In between the V stitch there, and then the next single crochet goes into the chain 1 space of round 10. Okay, then the next treble crochet goes into the cluster stitch of round 8. Okay, and then the next single crochet goes into this chain 1 space of round 10. So we're working in round 8 and round 10. treble crochet in the chain 1 space of round 8 in this V-stitch, then single crochet into the chain 1 space in round 10. Then treble crochet into the cluster stitch of round 8, and then single crochet into the next chain 1 space of round 10. And now we're coming up to this next corner here. We're going to make our treble crochet into this chain 1 space of the V-stitch from round 8, and then our last chain 1 space up here in round 10 needs a single crochet. And now we're going to single crochet into these next 3 stitches on round 10. So 1, 2, and 3. And then in the corner chain 2 space we're going to make 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're just going to repeat exactly what we did on this side for this side and each side around. Okay, so single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And then single crochet into this chain 1 space. And now we're going to treble into this chain 1 space from round 8. Okay, then single crochet into the next chain 1 space from round 10. Then treble into the cluster stitch from round 8. Then single crochet in the next chain 1 space from round 10, and just repeat. So chain 1 space of round 8 in the V-stitch, gets a treble, then single crochet in the chain 1 space of round 10. So just repeat what we did for this side, basically, if you need to rewind this, and then put 3 single crochets into the corner here, and just do that all the way around, and then we'll be finished with this ginormous square at the end. Alright, when you finish this round, we're just going to single crochet into these last 3 stitches here, where we made our slip stitches. There we go. And then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round, of this first corner here. Okay, not this chain up 1, but actually into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now we can fasten off. If you want to, I mean, you can, since you're already making this so huge, you can make it even bigger by doing rounds 12, 13, and 14. We're just following along with the written pattern, but I'm going to fasten off here. So I just chain 1, cut my yarn, pull that through, and pull tight, and then sew in my ends, grabbing my yarn needle, yarn the needle, and then just go underneath these stitches in the back, just like that. But there you have it, our Independence Day square, number 186 granny square is complete. This one is pretty giant, but we've had a few of the bigger squares, so maybe if you can figure out something to make with like these bigger squares, let me know what your ideas are for these big squares. I've been adding them to scrap blankets, but you can make a big bag or a market bag out of them or something. But this one was actually quite fun, quite interesting, and in 3D, in a 3D pop-in design. So you might need to block it. Just stretch it out a little bit. Make sure that your star looks like a star. But it looks so cool. There it is. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to share your photos. I definitely want to see if you make this one because, yes, it was a lot of work, but it is definitely worth it. So I hope you have a great 4th of July, and I hope you had a great weekend and have a great extended weekend, and yeah, you can enjoy your patriotic square today. I just love it so much. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Make sure you're sharing your photos, and as always, happy hooking!